Well, President Biden is proposing an American Families Plan that he says will help more people. The nearly $2 billion proposal covers a lot of ground, including everything from tuition-free community college to funding for childcare. The president says the wealthy and corporations should pay more tax to help the bottom and middle earners. But this got us wondering, how would the plan benefit those of us here in Kentucky? Well, it might be useful for you to know that the plan would extend the current child tax credit. That credit currently is $3,600 per child under 6 and $3,000 per child over 6. And the White House says the extension of this credit would benefit 929,000 kids in Kentucky, lifting 66,000 kids out of poverty and reducing child poverty in Kentucky by 44%. That's just the tax credit portion of the plan. LEX 18's political reporter Carolina Buchik takes an in-depth look at what the plan means for education and Kentucky families.
Report to the nation. America is on the move again.
Part of President Joe Biden's ambitious agenda is the American Families Plan. The White House calls it a once-in-a-generation investment in the foundations of middle-class prosperity, education, healthcare, and childcare. But what does it do for Kentucky specifically? The White House says it's an investment in Kentucky's children and families.
My American Families Plan guarantees 4 additional years of public education for every person in America, starting as early as we can.
So that brings us to universal preschool. According to the White House, there are almost 111,000 3- and 4-year-olds in Kentucky. Only 41% of them are currently enrolled in publicly funded preschool. The American Families Plan would provide access to free, high-quality preschool to all of them.
Children of that age who go to school, they are far more likely to graduate from high school and continue their education beyond that.
Overall, the White House says this would save the American average family $13,000. And we know childcare in general is expensive. The White House says the average cost to put a Kentucky toddler into a childcare center is a little more than $7,500. That means a 2-parent Kentucky household on average needs to spend 9% of their income on childcare every year, and that's just for one child. So what would the American Families Plan do for Kentucky families? The White House says it will enable low and middle income families to pay no more than 7% of their income on high-quality childcare. Then there's also higher education. The American Families Plan would put $109 billion into giving students at least 2 years of free community college. The White House doesn't know exactly how many Kentuckians this would affect, but they say the average cost of a 2-year degree in Kentucky is almost $5,500 per year. So this could save students about $11,000. The plan also increases the maximum number of Pell Grants by $1,400. The White House says more than 92,000 students in Kentucky currently rely on these grants for college, so an increase in the dollar amount would help them out. This is just some of the stuff included in the American Families Plan, and it's clear that the price tag of all of this is very expensive. But President Biden says it would all be paid for by taxes on the rich.
It's paid for by making sure corporate America and the wealthiest 1% just pay their fair share.
The question now is, can Biden convince Congress this plan is the right one for America? In Lexington, Carolina Buchik, LEX 18 News.
So what does Kentucky's senior senator and Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell think? Well, McConnell says there is zero support among his side for raising taxes to pay for either the American Families Plan or the $2 trillion American Jobs Plan.